The hammering and the drilling seemed louder all of a sudden. The beginning of November had ushered in a sense of urgency, the clock ticking towards the day of the Pope's arrival. At the University of Nairobi grounds, workers hard-pressed to complete work on the podium where the Pope, the President and other dignitaries will sit during a mass to be held here. Acting Lands Cabinet Secretary Fred Matiang'i here to inspect the progress of the construction expected to end by 10th November.
Huyu si mgeni wa kawaida na tutaki kufanya mchezo na mgeni kama huyu tafadhali. And when you look at the resources we are spending to host this guest to our country, sincerely speaking, Kenya can afford to do this.
The idea to leave behind a monument, a reminder of the Pope's visit to the country.
We have received a lot of contributions and donations by well-wishers. The Catholic Church itself has contributed a lot to this effort.
During the 3-day visit, the Pope is also set to visit St. Mary's School, where he will meet church leaders. But for some, the highlight of the tour is likely to be his visit to St. Joseph the Worker Parish in Kangemi. Members of the church already scrubbing and dusting and giving the church a fresh coat of paint. The doors flung wide open as the church prepares to welcome the Pope and 1,200 believers from other parishes. The Holy Father is scheduled to visit the church for just 45 minutes on his last day in the country. Believers keen to ensure everything runs smoothly during the brief visit.
Already a contractor has been identified. They are on site. They are doing some work all the way from the tunnel from the highway through Total petrol station coming down this way. So some work is going on.
As they mark yet another day on the chart, everyone involved doing a little every day until all the work is done and all that remains is to welcome the Pope. With just over 3 weeks left before the Pope arrives, one could say that church workers have begun to make their preparations early. But they maintain that the intention is not to change the face of the church, rather to ensure that everything is just right for the Pope when he comes. Wilkis Anyabwa, Citizen TV in Kangemi.